Right today, I'm Dr. Maibuan. You all welcome to the grade 11 paper class. So we are at the paper number 25. This is the first paper. So now we will discuss the paper number 25, right? So I think all of you have the paper with you. So now I start the discussion. Okay, right. Um, okay, right. So see the first question on words, right? I will give a detailed discussion on each question, so you can gather any additional knowledge and you can make any notes regarding that. Okay. So now I move to the question one. So after a long time, we are dealing with the paper one, right? So I can share you the paper number 25 for a quick look onto that. But I think everyone having the paper with you now, right? So this is the paper number 25. Uh, right. So this is the paper number 25. We are going to discuss this paper. This is a good paper and a standard paper. So we will discuss one by one. Right. Okay. So this is the paper we have. If any issues, you can ask the question. So today I will give you the chance to talk to me, right? If any doubts, you can talk to me. So I have given the authority you to switch on the mics, right? Don't worry, right? Ask any questions. Now you all of you are registered in my website. Now that's no issue, right? You can talk to me and ask any issues, any doubts, right? And other things, everyone try to be in the live session, right? Not to take the recordings, although I provide it, but try to be in the live session. Then that would be the very effective way to learn it. Okay, right. So now I move to the question number one. Assessed annual value of a house is 45,000 rupees. From the assessed value, 6% of rate charged by an administrative council for that house. Find the amount that need to pay for his house per year. So to find the rate, we require the annual assessed value and the rate percentage. So the annual assessed value is 45,000. Of that, 6%. The question one, 6% of the annual assessed value, that is rupees 45,000. So that is the annual rate percentage. So we take the annual rate. So how to convert 6% as percentage? 6 upon 100 of mean in maths multiplication, rupees 45,000. Right, just simplify two zeros and 6 multiplied by 450. So 6 into 0, 0, 6 into 5, 30. Then 6 into 4, 24 plus 3, 27. That is rupees 2,700. That is the annual rate. Hands up those who got the answer. That is the annual rate. Okay, if any doubts, we are free to ask. Okay. Then question number two, find the shaded part in the set notation of the given Venn diagram. You can see this is the Venn diagram and we have two subset called A and B. And here the shaded part, this is the universal set and this is the shaded part. Now you can see either A and B not being shaded, except A plus B both, except A plus B both, right? Like plus is like the union, A union B, A and B both, but except that, except mean the complement, right? The dash, A union B complement event, right? So this is the set notation. You must keep the bracket, right? If you do not put the bracket, that is an incorrect answer, because then the dash, the complement belongs only to B if you do not put bracket. So this is the answer. Here B and A can be changed like B union A, no problem, but this is the answer. Okay, question number three. Find the seventh term of the given arithmetic progression. So we have a progression, right? The third equation, what is the progression? 8, 13, 18, 23, so on. This is an arithmetic progression. To find a term, we apply this formula. What is finding the term? Term Tn equal a plus n minus 1 d. This is finding term equation. So what is the nth term? They ask him which term? The seventh term. So n equals 7, right? A equal the first term, that is 8, and d is the difference of two consecutive terms, like previous terms, the before terms. After terms, subtract the before terms. 13 subtract 8, that gives you 5. Now we have NAD, then substitute the formula Tn equal A plus n minus 1D. So T, what is the N now? They're asking seventh term, T7 equal A plus, A means 8 plus, right? Seventh term in 7 minus 1 into D. Difference is 5. So 8 plus 7 minus 1 means 6, 6 into 5. So here be careful, you need to do this multiplication first. Then 6 into 5, 30 plus 8, 38. 6 into 5, 30, and then add with 8. Okay, this is how you deal. So in an arithmetic progression, remember what is the term finding formula? Tn equal A plus n minus 1D. Right, correct it. So we discussed three questions. Right, make any notes. If you do not know that finding term value, you can correct it. Right, now we are moving to the question number 4. Write in logarithm form. As I mentioned in exam, in logarithm part, what is the first part question? See everyone, in logarithm part, first paper question is, this is the question. Write either conversion to log to index, right? Or the other way, index to log. Right, this see this reaction, chemistry reaction, right? Log to index or index to log conversion only in the paper 1. That's the ELC says. Okay, then see this conversion clearly, and if you are okay, that would be okay. The first paper 2 mark question under logarithm. Okay, now how to convert 32 equal to the power 5? This is the way. So first catch up where the base is located. So this is the base of this index. Okay, then you take the logarithm, not the side where the base located. Which side you take? 32. This side you take the logarithm, so you require logarithm 32. But when you see a logarithm, you require the base, so you bring that base to the log base. So what is the base in the index notation? 2. You bring that 2 as the base of this logarithm 32. Then you extract, you brought that base. Now here not base there, 5 remain isolated as the answer. So here the answer is 5. So this is how the logarithm notation. Logarithm of 32 to the base 2 equal 5. So this is the log notation. This is the index notation. So here log value came. Okay. Right, see there carefully. So this is the answer. Right, now we move to the question number 5. See the question number 5. So find the perimeter of A, B, C, D, E. Right. This is a geometric equation. So this is a parallelogram. They mention these two parallel as well as these two parallel. If opposite sides are parallel, but they are not mentioning that is a parallelogram, but by looking into that, you shall understand that is a parallelogram. Why? The reason opposite sides are parallel. So A, B, C, D, E, right? So this side is marked as all three sides equal. So here 8 centimeter, 8 centimeter, and here they mark 12 centimeter. So they ask in the perimeter of this A, B, C, D, E. Right, Putta. How to find the perimeter? Check how to find the perimeter. Right. Can't we join to the Zoom with the links provided? Right. Okay. Right. So now we will check here the answer. A, B, C, D, E perimeter. Putta. Here we understood that A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. How we understood it? Right. The reason here the opposite sides are parallel. So we can say that this is a parallelogram. This two sides, this two sides parallel. Then you mark here 12 centimeter because the opposite sides are equal. Here 8, here 8, here 8. Then here also 8. Just add up all the outer length and comes to the starting point. So perimeter equal, right? The sum of these all the length 8, 12, 8, 12, 8. So how many 8 parts are there? 8, 8, 8, 3, 8, right? Then it gives you 24 centimeter. And here how many 12 parts there are? 12 parts, 12 centimeter into 2 times. Then that gives you 20 centimeter, 24 centimeter. Then that gives you 48 centimeter. Okay, because this is an equilateral triangle, all three sides equal. But remember, you are not running through the internal length, right? Just outer length. That's the perimeter definition. Remember that. Okay, then 20, 28, then 40, 48, right? Correct it. Right, now we are moving to the next question. See the question number 6, right? The midpoint of ABBC sides PQ, right? Here that is given. Right, this is the sketch given. See there. And PQ, and these two sides equal, these two sides equal. Write this relationship between PQ and AC. Right, Putta. Here we are dealing with midpoint theorem. So what's the midpoint theorem says? Clearly see that this is a triangle, right? And here they mention AC, right? This is a triangle, and here the P is the midpoint of AB and Q is the midpoint of CB. So when two midpoints are connected to each other, then what is the theorem says that then this connected line is parallel to the third side. So this is the third side, then these two lines are parallel as well by lengthwise. This PQ is half of the AC length. Now you can see that AC is the bigger one, then from that PQ is half. So no any discrepancy there. So what you can see, there are two relationships. You can write either PQ parallel, right? PQ or QP, right? QP parallel to CA. Better write in that way. That is okay. If you write PQ parallel AC, because like run through the same direction, right? That is better. Okay, the one is, you know, oh, you can write PQ parallel, same PQ parallel AC. So this one answer, this one. The second relationship, PQ is lengthwise equal to the half of AC length. So PQ equal half of AC length. Or otherwise, 2PQ equal AC length. PQ2, 2PQ equal AC length. Okay, so these are the outcomes of the midpoint theorem, right? Remember that one. Okay, now we are moving to the next question number 7. So what the midpoint theorem says, remember with me, right? When two midpoints of a triangle is connected, right, that connected line is parallel to the third side of the triangle, as well as that connected distance is half of the length of the third side. Okay, that is how we deal the question. Yes, PB equal to AP. PB equal to AP, right? Not Puta. That is given data. PB equal AP. That is a given data, and they are not asking regarding that. They are asking write down relationship between PQ and AC. PQ and AC. That is equal. This is equal. That is the data given information. Right. Now we are moving to the question number 7. Question number 7. There are 4 red color and 3 blue color identical pens in a box. Find probability of the randomly selected pen is red color. So here, how many red color? 4 red color. Okay, red 4, red color 4, and blue. How many blues are there? 3 blues, right? So to find the probability, the definition of the probability is, right? Imagine they are asking the event of selected the pen is a red color one, right? I get the probability of red color is defined as the number of red color events, right? So the what we call the NR, right? Divide by the NS, right? So what are the occasions? How many occasions are there to have a red color one? The 4 instances there. So just divide by 4, divide by the sample space, means all the probable results. So what are all the probable results? 4 plus 3, 7 probable results are there. So 7 is the denominator. Just remember the probability is the certain events, number of events of the certain event, divide by the total events, right? Total events. Okay, then the answer is 4 upon 7, right? Right, hands up those who got the answer. These are very simple questions, not much hard. The definition of probability, but understand in a clear way. Right. So understand this concept, right? This is how it bonds. This is theoretical part. Okay, right. Now we are moving to the 8. Find LCM of these given numbers. So I have introduced you a very short method for finding LCM. Question number 8, right? It says 2x squared and 5xy. So how I explained you, just separate numeric with algebraic, 2x squared, then 5x and y. Okay. Then see 2 and 5. Okay, 2 and 5, and take the highest value 5 and check whether 5 can convert. So the 2 can convert to 5. Can we have with multiplications? Can we convert 2 into somewhat 5? No. 2 into no one 5. Then what you checking? Second multiple of 5. 5 second multiple 10. Then 2 can convert to 10. Yes, then the LCM of these two is 10. Right. Then in the numeric terms, you align the same terms together, right? Then same terms take the maximum power. So what is the maximum power? X power 2, and here take the power y. Okay, then what is the answer? Same things take the maximum power. So here y. So what is the answer? Final answer 10x squared y. You can follow up any method. Okay. Right now we are moving to the question number 9. That is done. Find the value of QPS. QPS. So this is geometry question. QPRS. QP and RS. And here we have 50 and these angles are equal. So what they are asking, P S angle, QPS, right? This whole angle they are asking, QPS, right? Once you see that two sides are equal, then what happened? This is the front to that side, 50 degree, okay? Then front to this side also, this is the angle. So now with this is 50, then this is also 50. Why? The reason, if two sides equal, the front angle to that sides are also equal, right? So if this is 50 marked in the diagram itself, that is 50. So these are the steps of the equation. Okay, now you can see that this triangle, right? Then you can see the exterior angle there. So exterior angle equal the interior opposite sum. So if this is 50-50, that shall equal to the exterior angle. What is that? 50 plus 50, 100. Okay, what is that? Exterior angle theorem. That's the exterior created. It equal interior opposite sum. Then you can see that further these two sides equal. That means these two angles also equal, right? In your mind, you can solve it. How? If this is 100, the balance shall be 80 because all three add up to 180. So the balance 80, but equally share these two angles. The reason the sides are equal, then these two angles are equal. So you can mark in the diagram itself that is 40. Okay, how it came, that is 100, the balance 80 shared equally, and one is 40. Now they are asking QPS, mark on informations in the diagram itself, then that would be a steps, because the examiner knows that you have marked correctly, right? That means you know the theorem, right? In some cases we have write this step, but here better to mark in the diagram itself. Then QPS equal 50 plus 40 degree, right? Because here 50, here 40, that gives you 90 degree, right? Keep the units degree. Some students forget that, just they mention 90 only, but the unit are required compulsory, right? Right. Now this next question, right? Read the question very well, huh? Right? Somehow itna me prashne. Some students will think that the next question, see how to take the answer. Right. Then see there, what are the two perfect squares? The value root 20 is in. Root 20, what are the perfect, what are the two perfect squares? The value of root 20 is in. What are the two perfect square? Right. What is the lower perfect square? Right. So they're asking what are the two perfect square? The value root 20 is in. So what are the two perfect squares we have? We have 16. Okay. And then after the 20, what are the perfect square? 25. Okay. So what was your answer? What are the two perfect squares? The value of root 20 is in. So it shall be the perfect squares. These are the perfect squares, right? That is 16 and 25. But when you take the root of 16, that is 4, here root 25, that is 5. So between 4 and 5, the answer lies, but the perfect square, what? 16 and 25. 16 and 25, they are asking the perfect square. What are the perfect square? Right, hands up those who got the answer 16, 25. Okay, actually the question should be in this manner, like because some students having some problem. Why? For 20 is like 4 point something, but 4 point something is between 16 and 25, then you will be having some issue, right? Because 4.5, the answer of this one, consider 4 point something, but it is not in between the 16 and 25, right? But here, as per the question, it feels like root 20, square root 20, between which 20 shall be 20. 20 shall be between which perfect squares? Perfect squares are this one, 16, 25. Okay, as per that question, give that answer, but uh, bit doubt with the question. Okay, right. Now question number 11, move to the 11. Right, question number 11. So actually the question, the root value comes under 4 and 5. Huh? Remember, that are the whole numbers. When you take the square root there, right, then this value actually between 4 and 5 whole numbers, but that 4 and 5 whole number belongs to which perfect square? 16 and 25, because that wording given perfect squares. That's the issue. Huh? Right, don't get confused of that question. Right. Okay, then question number 11. AB is the diameter of the circle, right? Then they are asking ACB. Just application of the theorem, right? When a diameter is there, remember that when a diameter there, no need this even, no need this information, 42. To find ACB, they're asking just ACB, that is 90 degree. The theorem says it's the diameter, from the diameter, the subtend angle on the sector is 90 degree. That is actually not a separate theorem, that is a deduce of a certain theorem, which the angle at the center is right twice of the angle at the sector. Right here, you know that this is the center. Here's obtained angle 180. Then, as per the theorem, angles obtained in the sector and the center and the sector. So, half of that should be there. That is a deduce of that theorem. Okay, write in questions. I can see. Yes, that answer take 16 and 25. But actually, root 25 lies between 4 and 25. But that belongs perfect square, they are asking. That's why the issue. Huh? Okay, what are the two perfect squares? The value, right? Puta, I feel that here they are asking root 20 lies between which perfect squares? Root 20 given, not the 20. Then root 20 value is between which perfect squares? As I mentioned, 4 point something, right? So I prefer this answer also, 4 and 9. 4 and 9. Because they're asking not the 20 lies, they're asking the square root 20 lies between which perfect squares. So square root 20 means like sorry, 4 and here 4 point, yes, 4 point something, right? 20. So it is between 4 and 9 perfect squares. So that also acceptable, but in this question, the correct answer should be this one, 4 and 9, because root 25, they are root 20 asking, not the 20. If they asking between which whole number it lies, 4 and 5, but they asking which is in between which perfect squares, 4 and 9. Okay, that's correct. So now we move to the question number 11. question number 11 I've done. So we are moving to question number 12. The radius of a right circular cylinder 7 and the height 15 centimeter. Find the curved surface area of the cylinder. Right. Curved surface area. Now check that one. So what is the curved surface area of a cylinder? Right, we know that 25 RH. The cylinder curved surface area equal 25 RH. Okay, area equal 2 into 5 into R into H. So what is the radius given here? The radius given 7 centimeter and the height is 15 centimeter. 7 and height 15 centimeter. So I will give you two ways to find the curved surface area. This is the general formula for curved surface area. So see that this is the cylinder. So this is called the curved surface. So when I unfold it, I can see that is a rectangular part. Okay, this is a rectangular part shape, that is the curved surface area. So how this length comes, that is the circumference of the base circumference. And what is this one? That is the height. Okay, then I can multiply. Just sometimes in the exam they have given the circumference of the base and the height. So how to find the curved surface area? Just circumference multiply with the height. It directly gives you the curved surface area. But here they didn't mention that curved surface area. Right now we will check the curved surface area by this formula 25RH. Just 7 simplified. Then 15 into 2, 30. 30 into 22. So 660 square centimeter. That is the curved surface area. Okay, question number 12. Now we are moving. 12 done. Now 13. It is 12 now. Right, 13, that is a quadratic equation. X plus 1 into 2x minus 1 equals 0. Right. See, Putta, here a quadratic equation, now it is factorized. Make factorize sometimes they are not having an understand whether it's factorized or not. What they do, they remove the bracket and get an expression quadratic and again factorize and take this answer. Right. Right. So what you need to think, that is factorize. What is factorized mean? How to identify it? It shall be as a product. It shall be as a product. This is a product. Right. So two products equal to 0 in mathematics. We know that when we have a product and equal 0, one to be equal 0, that's the logic. One, either one, at least one to be equal 0. So what you need, right? So x plus 1 equals 0, or the other factor 2x minus 1 equals 0. That's the maths concept, maths logic, right? You cannot take 0 by multiplying except 1 is 0. So it is must. So now this is a linear equation now. So subject x equal minus 1. Or here you can write 2x equal plus 1. Just divide by 2 both sides. Then 2 cancelled. Then x equal 1 upon 2. So I have seen some students just not writing this logic. This is the main concept in maths. Right? Don't forget this step. We have to write this step. Metana equation born when make a matai. Right. So we have to write this concept and then subject x in both the cases. So how many solutions are there? Two solutions. These two solutions is satisfied the equation because the quadratic having two solutions. Okay, right, correct it. And 14th one, so now a straight line segment given. So this is the straight line segment yx. Okay, now see the 2 points given, 1 and 2, 5, right? Gonna put the 1 and here 2, 5. Right. So to find the equation, you need two things, right? To find the equation of a straight line, you require two things, right? What is the identity of the straight line graph? Y equal mx plus c. So what are the two things you require? M and c. M is like the inclination with the x-axis, the gradient what we call. Gradient is like the inclination with the x-axis. If inclination more means the gradient more, right? Okay, then to find the inclination we required 2 points. 2 points is required. So here you can see 1 point exactly. Mark this point as a coordinate. X coordinate 2, y coordinate 5. You write x first 2, then y coordinate 5. Convert the given things to the points. Then here you can see the x coordinate 0, y coordinate is 1, 0, comma 1. Okay, now you have 2 points. Then find the gradient m equal y coordinate difference upon the x coordinate difference, x difference. So the y difference upon the x difference, simply remember that y upon x, y difference. So take into same direction. When you take y difference in this way, 5 subtract 1, divide by, take the x difference, 2 subtract 0. Okay, then 5 subtract 1, 4, 2 subtract 0, 2. Then 4 divide by 2, 2. Okay, so that is the y difference over x difference, right? Now that is called the gradient. So it is having a positive gradient, that is fine, because as per the inclination it is having an acute angle with the x-axis. So acute means, right, having an positive gradient, right? So gradient is fine. So what is the requirement? 2 points. Then the intercept need to find. Intercept means C. Intercept is the point where the graph cut the y-axis. So this is the y-axis. Now you can see graph is coming in this way and cut here, cutting at y-axis 1. So you can write C intercept equal 1. Okay. Now you can write the equation in the form y equal mx plus c. Now instead of m and c, substitute. M is 2, x plus c is 1. So the equation shall be 2x plus 1. Remember, understand a basic theory right here. A major theory part is being discussed. Right, y equal mx plus c, 2x plus 1. Right. Now we are moving to the question number 15. So write down any theory parts you require. Right. Just put the equations. Minus 1 comma 0. Yes, you can take that point also, minus 1 comma 0. And there are some other methods also to find without point. You can take that, select right angle triangle and vertical height, divide by the horizontal length. So that also gives you the gradient. You can take that point also. here the next question, that is also a very simple theorem. AOB, and here C is there. So what they are asking, AOB 82, here 82, they are asking ACB, ACB. So that is the directly theorem application, right? From the AB terminal, right? See there, angle subtend and the sector at the center is what? 82. So from the AB terminal, this is the angle subtend on the sector, right? Same sector, right? Sector angle and center angle. So what is the relationship? Half of that is this one, right? Some students getting an idea, is this twice or half? Now check the angle size. So when you subtend at the center, the angle is bigger, right? But when you subtend at the sector, now you see the angle is smaller. Then no issue, right? Just divide by 2 and take care. So ACB equal 82 divided by 2, 41 degrees. Are it? Right. Question number 16. A vehicle travel, find the speed of AB part. So in a distance time graph, how to find the speed? The speed is given by the gradient. Speed is given by the gradient of the straight line. So they ask in the AB part speed. So you need to consider the AB part gradient. So here 240 and here 160 kilometers, and here 4 and here 8. Okay, now you have to check the gradient of this part AB. So how to find the gradient of this part AB? Make a right angle triangle, right, with AB a side hypotenuse, and this is the right angle triangle you created. Okay, then how to find the gradient means this theta, right? Tan theta means, remember the gradient is this vertical height. If I mention that is m, dm height, that is the speed given by the gradient, dm height, vertical height, divided by the horizontally length, that is am height, am length. Okay, if they ask in this part speed, make the right angle triangle here, vertical height divided by the horizontal length. Here, how to find the speed of the distance time graph? Take the vertical height of this right angle triangle, it belongs to AB part, BM divided by the AM. So what is the BM side? The height is from 160 to 240. What is the gap here? You have to take this distance, vertical height. 240 subtract 160. That is the height. Divide by here 4 to 8 height, length, right? 8 subtract 4. That is the gap between that. This gap equal this gap, here gap equal here gap. So 240 subtract 160 means 80 kilometers. Divide by here 8 subtract 4 means 4 hours. Right, this 80 divided by 4 means 20 kilometer. H goes to up as h minus 1 kilometer per hour. Right, take it. Hands up those who got that speed. Question number 16. Okay. Now question number 18. 17. Here see they are very important advanced questions are there පුතා. බලන්න මේ පාර එන්න පුළුවන් this time we can sometimes we can see that some distance time graph equation. So understand the way of finding the speed using a distance time graph. Okay. See there, if they ask to find this speed, this part speed, just take this vertical height, that is 160, divided by this length, that is 4 hours. 160 divided by kilometer divided by 4 hours, right? Then that is 40 kilometer per hour. That is the speed. Okay. So you can see that this speed is more than this speed. By looking into the graph also, you can catch up with why this is having more inclination with the x-axis. If it comes this way, the more speed, more than that, more speed. But when it comes a lesser degree with x-axis, means lesser inclination, lesser gradient, lesser speed, right? Okay. Now we are at the question number. Write down the largest integer which is satisfied the given inequality 3x plus 11 less than 8. 3x plus 11 less than 8. So that is the question number 17 we are discussing. So how to do that one? 3x plus 11, bring this plus 8 to this sides, minus 8 less than, I will bring that 11 to the other side, 8 minus 11, right? Then 3x less than 8 minus 11 means minus 3. Now you are dividing both sides by 3, positive 3. No change to the sign because you are dividing by positive 3. 3, 3 cancelled, then x less than 3 divided by 3, 1, but that is negative 1. So x less than negative 1. So you can mark the solution on the number line and see what happened, right? See positive 1, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. So that says x less than negative 1. So negative 1 is there. X less means left side of the number line. So this region, okay. Now x is less than negative 1. Negative 1 word to what are less, so means left hand side. So now you cannot take minus 1, negative 1. Then after that, what is the integer satisfy this inequality is negative 2. Right? X is less than negative 1. So then the first satisfying inequality integer is negative 2. Then others are less than that. So the maximum integer that you can take as satisfying this inequality is negative 2. So x maximum as per this range is as an integer, x max integer. Otherwise, you cannot give an answer for x max. But x max integer, what is that? Negative 2. Negative 2. Right. If the equal mark there, you can take x maximum is a negative 1. But here, x maximum integer you can take as negative 2. There's no equal mark there. Right. Hands up those who got the answer negative 2. Right. Okay, well done. හොඳයි දැන් දක්ෂෝ ටිකක් ඉන්නවා වැඩ කරනවා හොඳට නිමයි උඹ වැඩ කරන් ගියොත් එතනම පේපර් ක්ලාස් එක throughම කොට දාන්න පුළුවන් සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකේ සීල කොටස් මොකද හැම පේපර් එකක්ම ගත්තාම right cover up lot of theory parts right as you know that I am not giving just the answer right I cover up the background of the patient right then you will be in a good position so I try to cover right more than 50 papers maybe can right so right likely to do right try to do all the questions in the paper right don't do any mistakes right honestly try to answer the question without do any mistake right find the value of m that is a very simple question so that is the question number 18 here 90 degree Buddha and here m and here 2m is there so how to find the m value just write all the three angles add up to 180 so you can write m plus 2m plus 90 degree add up to 180 degree then m plus 2m 3m plus 90 degree equal 180 degree right just subtract 90 degree or you can think that 90 goes to the other side as minus 90 then 3m equal 90 degree just divide by 3 both the sides 3 3 cancelled then m equal 30 degrees m equal to 30 degrees okay right they are asking m value Then question number 19, that is a simple equation. Here not much hard, right? Just the logic interior angle sum add up to 180 degrees. Okay, question number 19. See there. 4 upon a plus 3 equal 4 upon a plus 3 equals 7, right? Just put here, bring this. This is a simple equation, right? Bring this plus 3 to the other side and isolate the a terms. 4 upon equal, right? 7 subtract 3. So 4 upon equal 7 subtract 3 means 4. Okay. Now you know that you can apply the cross multiplication method. Here denominator is there 1. Okay. Then cross multiply these two figures. So 1 into 4 equal a into 4. The right 4 into a equal here 1 into 4. Cross multiply when from the equal side, the equal sign, the two terms there. 4 into a 4 equal 4. Just divide by 4 both the terms. 4 cancel. Then a equal 4 upon 4 means 1. 4 divided by 4 means 1. Okay. Right. Now that is a very simple equation. Find the pair of congruent triangles with the relevant case of the congruency. Right. Okay. Right. I will share the screen with you to find that question. See, that would be better. Right. So whenever you see this type of question, right, remember to mark the unknown angle, right? 60, 70, 130. Then what is the balance? 50, right? See the diagram itself, that is 50. How? All three add up to 180. Then here 50, 70, write the balance angle first, right? So what is the balance angle? Here 120, then 60, that is 60. And then what is 70, 60? That is 50. Now you can see that 70, 60, 50 everywhere. That means you can take two angles equal and the side is given only one side. So what is the case now you refer? If they are congruent, you have only one case, one side dealing with two angle. That means AAS, angle sides. But remember that to that case, you have to check. That is the important part. Side is corresponding or not. To check the side correspondence, you check where the side is located to front to which angle, that is 60. So you check the side is front to 50, that is not corresponding because that is front to 60, that is front to 50. And check that side also front to 60. Now, side correspondence remains between this ABC and SUT triangles. See there? That is how you check the correspondency. Don't write be hurry to select the triangles. Check the correspondency when you deal in the AAS. See the front angle to that side and check whether the same angle front to the same side. Okay, everyone. Okay, so what is the congruent triangles? ABC and SUT. Case is angle side, AAS. Okay, I think that is fine too. If any doubts, any questions, tell me regarding choosing the correspondency, right? If points අල්ලගන්න පුතා හොඳටම දැන් සමහරුන්ට correspondency එක තෝරගන්න බෑ, right? But now you are okay how to select the correspondency. Check the front side, front angles to the front side, then check the same angles with the front into the side. Okay, then we have the prism. In a prism, what is the volume? How to find the volume of a prism? Right, volume of a triangular prism is given. This is the uniform cross section into the length, right? Remember the formula, volume equal uniform cross sectional area into the length. Okay. What is the area given? 18.5 square centimeter into 20. 18.5 square centimeter into length 20. right, into 10. That means 370 cubic centimeter. 370 cubic centimeter. Just to multiply 18.5 by 20, then it gives you to 370 cubic centimeter. That's the volume. Okay, right. Just area multiplied by the length. Okay, now we will move to the question. Next one, find the volume. Fine. There are 4 means need to 3 days for complete 1/3 of task. For 1/3 of task, right? What is the main days requirement? It says that 4 means 3 days. Okay, 4 means into 3 days. So what is the answer? 12 MDs, main days. So for that one, for 1/3 of the task, so then they how many minutes need to complete the whole task. So what is the whole task? Right, whole task is this, that is 1/3 of the task. If the task is this one-third part is 12 min days. So whole task means similar 3 parts there, similar 3 parts. So 12 min days into 3s multiplied by 3, then that gives you 36 min days. 36 min days. Okay, that is the whole task requirement by min days. Now we will move to the question number 23. Any doubts you can ask. So O and here AB, and here a perpendicular, not perpendicular, midpoint is connected. Okay, and what they're asking, AB is a chord. The radius of the circle is 10 centimeter length. Radius is 10 centimeter, that is 10. Okay, and then length of AB chord is 16 centimeter. AB 16, now it is bisected, that is 8, 8. Okay, and what's the theorem behind that, Kuta? Here see that a line is drawn from the center to the midpoint of the chord AB. When you draw a line to the midpoint of the chord, the theorem says that this shall be perpendicular, that shall be perpendicular. Okay, the converse of it, that if it is perpendicular, then that is bisected. So now here the bisect given, then that shall be perpendicular. Now you can see that this is a triangle. So 10, 8, 10, 8, then that shall be 6 centimeter. Why? As per the Pythagoras theorem, you know the major Pythagoras triples 6, 8, 10. Or further, you can keep x and apply it and find the answer. That shall be 6 centimeter, because that is a general non-Pythagoras triple. So AOX is equal to 6 centimeter. Right, OX 6 centimeters. So what are the theorem you applied here? So this becomes 90 degree because of that theorem, and then here whole chord 16, here half of that, then 10, 6, and here right angle triangle using Pythagoras theorem you found 6. Right, now we move to the question number 24. That is also a good question. Here they are. Here PQ are there and AB is there, 16 apart, right? So what they mention, PQ is a locus moving 16 centimeter away from AB, right? Away from a line is a parallel line that is drawn, the third locus, right? Sketch the point C on PQ, right? Equidistance from A and B. Equidistance from A and B. Concentrate A and B. So these are 2 points, right? A 1 point, B 1 point, So equidistance to 2 points is the perpendicular bisector of AB. So you have to indicate this is perpendicular as well as bisector. Okay, so that is perpendicular bisector, that is the locus of equidistance to 2 points such AB. Right now it shall lies the point on the PQ. So you have to mark that point C on the PQ. So C shall be where the perpendicular intersect with the PQ line. That is the point C. You have to mark here. Okay, question number 25. Right. If below statement are true, keep correct mark in front. Right. True නම් විතරක් ටික් දාන්න. සමහර ළමයි ඉතින් වැඩේ හොඳට කියලා false නම් cross mark උත් දාන්න යනවා. එහෙම කරන්න එපා. Right. Statement එක true නම් විතරක් correct tick. Otherwise keep silent. Okay. Mean of the given number 39 given numbers is means the average puta. So we have the number 32, right? Then we have 40, 36, 42, 45. So means puta the average, right? Average of these numbers. Average right? How many numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just add all the numbers together. How to find the average? X bar 32 plus 40 plus 36 plus 42 plus 45, and then divide by the number of terms 5. That is how you take the average. 32 plus 40 plus 36 plus 42 plus 45. Then that gives you 195. The sum of all the values divided by the number of elements. Elements 5. Just divide by 5. Then 39 is the answer. That is the X bar. So the first question says that the mean is X39. That is correct. True. Put true. Then mod of the given number is 45. Here we cannot take mod as 45. By the reason, Puta, here no any most repetitive data as 45. If it is mod is 45, mod means the most repetitive data, highest frequency data. But here 32, 40, 36, 42, 45, no any 45 being repeated. So you cannot take 45. So that is incorrect. No need to put any sign. Then median of the given number. Median means the mid value, mid one, right? So how to write? For finding the median, remember that you have to arrange this to the ascending order. Ascending order එකට හදන්න තු බෑ මේක median හොයන්න. So you will write the smallest to the highest. So 32, then 36, right? Then 40, 42, 45. So they are saying 36 is the median, right? Not 36, right? What is the median? Median is the mid value. So no need to apply any formula. Just see the mid of this. Cut the left and right corner. Cut left, right. Then what is the remaining? That is the median. So what is the median? We call the symbol Q2. That is 40. Okay, without arranging to the order, you cannot determine the median, right? Be careful. For finding mod, no issue the arrangement. For finding means of this small sample, no need the arrangement. But for finding median, it is must. Otherwise, you will get incorrect answer. Okay, right. Out of 50 marks, calculate your marks. How much you gain for the first 25 before move to the part B. Quickly. Right, you can drop your marks, how much you gain. 21. Okay, very good. Okay, well done. Well done, my students. Right, you can enhance your marks. Ah, okay, 50. Very good. 50 are also there. Right. This is a very standard paper, Buddha. Right, good questions are there. Okay. Right, we call this is the 3M concept, right? Mean, mode, and median, right? We discussed that one. So you can mark, right, the theory part as well. නිකන් ඔහි ඉරවගේ බලාගෙන ඉන්න එපා. වැඩි ලියා ගන්න අවශ්‍ය points note කරගන්න. මොන ප්‍රශ්නයක් ආන්නේ equations, right? If that's so, we will move to the part B. Uh, that is important 5 pieces. That doesn't take much time rather than part A, because part A deals with individually separate theory parts in the paper. Right, okay. Right, now see to the question. Right, question number 1, the same amount, the amount of money need to collect from 40 students of grade 12 in a certain school for their math day fine. 3/8 of the money is allocated for refreshment, and from the remaining 250 is for the decoration. Of the total amount, what fraction is left after spending the money for refreshment? So the refreshment wallet 380 is allocated. So always we assume that we have one, right? One part. So we have one, then we allocated 3/8. One means from the denominator, check that 8 upon 8. From 8 upon 8, subtract 3 upon 8. For first part, then 8 subtract 3, 5. 5 upon 8 is left, right? 3 upon 8 gone. Then what is remaining? 5 upon 8. For that one, you have 1 mark. Part 2. Of the total amount, what fraction is allocated for the decoration? From the remaining 2/5 for the decoration, right? 2/5 of remaining. What was the remaining, Puta? Remaining is calculated here. That is the remaining part. So 2/5 of mean multiplication. Remaining is 5 upon 8. Okay, then 5 cancelled. Then 2 into 1, 2 upon 8. 2 upon 8. You can further simplify, but better write in this mode, because the addition is easy, right? So you have 2 marks. Okay, show that the remaining after the allocating of the amount of money for the refreshment and the decoration. So you now write refreshment plus the decoration, how much? Right, just add the refreshment is 3 upon 8, and the decoration from the total is 2 upon 8. So now you can see the total, just denominator same, right? Add the numerator 3 plus 2, 5. That is 5 upon 8. Okay. So that is the total allocated for the refreshment. Then the remaining after that. So how to find the remaining? Always we assume we have 8 upon 8 part. So we spend 5 upon 8 part. So just subtract from 1, the spend 1, 5 upon 8. So we have 3 upon 8, that the remaining part. So that they are saying that that equal to the refreshment part. Refreshment part also 3 upon 8. Here also 3 upon 8, that is equal. Therefore, the remaining equal to the refreshment part. Refreshment. Okay, so that have 3 marks. 3 marks is given. Okay. After allocating the money for refreshment and the decoration is this much, 5 upon 8. And decoration, if 18,000 is remain. So what was the remain fraction? After allocating 5 upon 8, remain was 3 upon 8. So that is as an amount, that is as an amount 18,000. So as a fraction, now we can say that 3 upon 8 is remaining, that is equal to rupees 18,000. So now you can find the total. How? So 3 upon 8 part equal 18,000. You can write 1 upon 8 part. How? Just 18,000 divided by 3. Then that gives you rupees 6,000. That is 1 upon 8 part. The total money in such 8 parts. So the total money equal rupees 6,000. Such we have 8 parts. 8 into 6, 48,000 rupees. Okay, that is the total money, but they asking then find the amount of money given by each student. So this money is taken by how many students? 40 students. Then just divide that to 48,000 by 40 students. 0 cancelled, 412. Then that is collected by each student rupees 1,200. That part you have 3 marks. Right, hands up those who got 10 marks for this question. 10 marks. Yes, any questions? Okay, Pita, right. Right, any questions of this question? එච්චර අමාරු නෑ නේද? Right, same format එකක් යන්න පුතා. Right, same format is following. Right, උත්තර අහගෙන ඉන්න. මේ ප්‍රශ්න නිකන් අහගෙන හිටියත් පුතා ඇති හොඳට ඔලුවට වදිනවා. Right, එතකොට ඒ ටිකෙන්ම ගොඩ දාගන්න පුළුවන්. තව ටික දවසයි තියෙන්නේ. ඒ නිසා කැපකිරීම කරන්න අමාරුයි තමයි, අපහසුයි තමයි. දැන් තමන් කැපකිරීම තුලින් තමයි ජයග්‍රහණ ලැබෙන්නේ. නිකන් ඉඳගෙන හිටියත් දාගත්තට ජයග්‍රහණය නැහැ. අමෙරිකමට ලෙෂන් එකකින් ලියුණාට වැඩක් නැහැ. right තමන් කට්ට කාගෙන අල්ලගෙන හිටියොත් තමයි තමන්ට ජයග්‍රහණයක් තියෙන්නේ. ඒක තමයි ජීවිතේ මිනිස්සු හැමෝම. ඒ නිසා මේ දොර අධිෂ්ඨානෙන් උත්තර වැඩ කරන්න කොහොම හරි අඩුපාඩු ටික දවසින් දවස් අත්හැර ගන්න. කොහොම හරි ලකුණු 100ම try කරන්න හැමෝම පේපර් එකේ. හිම යන්න 100 රැඳෙනවා කියන්නේ ඉතින් ඇත්තටම ඒක නතින්නේ. ඒ නිසා එහෙම 6 මාක් එකට try කරන්න. එක වැරද්දක්වත් කරන්නේ නැහැ කියලා පේපර් එක ගන්න හැම දවසම. පේපර් එක හැමෝම කලින්ම අරගෙන කලින් සෙට් වෙලා වැඩේ දෙන්න. right. ඒකට තමන්ටම එන satisfaction එකක් එනවා, සතුටක් එනවා මේ සැදීම තුළ. ඒකම තමයි අපි ගයිඩ් කරන්නේ. තමයි best result එක. හැමෝම A9 target එකක් තියාගන්න. දැන් මේ ඉඳලා right. ඒකට මහන්සි වෙන්න ඕනේ. right. තමන් කිව්වොත් දෙයක් කරන්න බැරි නෑ. කැපුණොත් කරන්න බැරි කිසිම දෙයක්. right. නැස් කියන දේ අමාරු නෑ. මොටම් පුළුවන්. තේරෙන්නේ තමන්ගේ කැපවීම. ඒකට විගසීම, ඒකට ආසාව නැති කෙනෙක්. මූලිකම දේ ආසාව ඇති කරගන්නවා. ඒකනම් තමයි සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක ගන්න. ආසාව වුණොත් අපිට ඕන දෙයක් ලබා ගන්න පුළුවන්. right. So now we are moving to the question number 2. Right, that relate to the area question. So this time sometimes you may have distance time graph. So I will discuss such questions also. So this is a sector A, B, C, D, E, and here 20 centimeter, and here 14 centimeter, and here 45-degree sector. Okay. First one, find the arc length DC in the BCD sector. Arc length puta. This length is asking to find. So you know that this is 14 centimeter. This is also 14 centimeter. Okay, then this is the radius. This is also 14 centimeter because the same radius. Now you can write 45 degrees there. What they ask in the arc length DC. Right. So as I mentioned, you know that in O-level paper, what the question, if the sector is given in the first paper, only these 3 sector must give. right? First one, 180-degree sector means semicircle, then 90-degree sector or 45-degree sector. Only these three sectors they are in the first paper under this new syllabus ESE. Okay, no any other sector to be given in the first paper. Okay, right. So 45 sector, you know that arc length. So remember the formula C equal to 5R. That is the full circle, but that is 45 degree. So you can write from 45 upon 360 into 25R. So we know that that is 1/8 when simplify 2 into 5 into R 14 centimeter. 1825R. Remember that way. 7172 21 24 21 22 21 to 11. Then C equal 11 centimeter. Okay, that is having 2 marks. Part 2. Find the perimeter of the compound figure. Perimeter. So now you found here length 11 and here 20. This opposite equal. Right. Then you have to add up all the lengths together. Right. 20 starting from a certain point and run through the outer length. Don't go inside. Okay, perimeter means the sum of the outer length. Just add up 20 plus 11 plus 14 plus 20 plus 14 together. Then 1 plus 4 5 plus 4 9. Then add 2 plus 1 3 1 4 2 6 and 7. So 79 centimeter. That gives you another 2 marks. Third one, find the ratio between the area ABDE and ABCD. Ratio between these two areas. To find the ratio, you require the area individually. So you write area of ABDE. How to find the area of ABDE? Length into breadth. So just 20 centimeter into 14 centimeter, right? 14 into 0, 14 into 2, 28 square centimeter. Okay. Then area of sector BCD. So how to write? You know that 1/8 is the portion of the circle into the area is 5R square. That is the full circle area. This is 1/8 of that. Then write 1/8 into 5 into R squared. R is 14 into 14. So 7172, then 2124, then 2227, 21 to 11. So that gives you 77 square centimeters. That is the area of BCD. So they are asking the ratio between ABDE to BCD, right? Therefore, area ratio equal 280 to 77. That is the ratio, but simplify it by 7. You can simplify 740, 11. So the ratio is 40 to 11. Okay, for that one you have 4 marks because finding here area separately and then finding the final answer. Okay, then the last part, find outer width of another rectangular metal sheet as its area equal with the area of BCD sector and the length equal with the length AE, right? So one side is AE and they are asking another rectangular metal sheet. So metal sheet, so as equal to the area of this one. What is the area of this one? We found 77 square centimeter. Okay, now that area to be equal with the rectangular area with side length 14, we have to find the width, right? Imagine this is the rectangle, right? That part is 14, right? But we do not know this side length, the other length x, but that area to be equal to the area of this sector, right? What is this area? Length 14 and width x, so 14 into x. So 14 into x is that area equal the area of the sector 77. Just divide by 14 both sides and you can see that x equals 77 divided by 14. 7, 2, 7, 11. 11 upon 2 means 5.5 centimeter. So that is the width of that rectangular portion. Okay, ඔය වගේ format එකකට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට area equal කරන්න length into the other width. Width is not known, then subject it. So 2 marks is given for the last part. You can mix the marks there and check how many marks you gain through that. Hands up those who got 10 marks. Okay, very good. Well done. Assessed, right. Now we are moving to question number 3. Assessed annual value of house is rupees 120,000. That is the annual assessed value. Remember that. Okay. And then they are saying it is needed to pay 1,200 for a quarter as rate that home. So that is the quarter payment. Quarter rupees 1,200. Okay. Then what they asking, we will see, find the annual rate amount. Annual rate amount equal, that is the quarterly rate. That means how many quarters per year? 4 quarters. Just multiply this rupees 1,200 by 4, right? Then it gives you 4,800 rupees, right? So you have 2 marks for that part. So the quarterly payment given, the annual payment asking, just multiply by 4. Okay, then check, find the annual rate percentage of that house. Remember the annual rate percentage, how to take annual rate percentage, right? Just on the top, annual rate. What is the annual rate given, Puta? Rupees 4,800 divide by the, right, annual assessed value. What is the annual assessed value? Rupees 120,000. Okay, annual rate upon annual assessed value into make the percentage 100%. Those who do not know the formula, write it down. How to write the annual rate percentage? Just annual rate upon the annual assessed value. Right, simplify here. 2 zeros simplified, 2 zeros simplified, 2 zeros simplified, 2 zeros simplified. Just 48 upon 12 means 4%. 4%. That is the annual rate. You have 2 marks. Then, if the provincial council decided to increase the annual rate amount 6,000 for that house without changing the rate percentage, then find the assessed annual value. So they haven't changed the annual percentage 4%, but the rate increased to 6,000. So if doesn't the rate change, right, then annual rate to increase, then the annual assessed value to increase. So how to find the annual rate? So I write annual rate is taken by annual assessed value. I write it as X. Of that 4%, no change of this percentage. 4% means 4 upon 100. This is the new annual assessed value, X. Of that, multiply 4%. That gives you the annual rate 6,000. Okay, I substitute 6 equals 6,000. Annual assessed value into 4% because the percentage change, not change. Then that value given 6,000 annual rate. Then subject x4 into x4, x upon 100 equal, right, 6,000 So I multiply by 1,100 both sides. You cancel here. 0 cancel, then 4x equal 6,000 into 100, 6,000 and put two zeros. Just divide by 4 both sides. And 4 cancel, then x equal 415 and 4 zeros. That gives you 150,000. Therefore, rupees 150,000. Rupees 150,000. Right. Okay. So that part you have 3 marks. Taking new annual assessed value as x, and of that 4% equal the new rate 6,000. Just what question you have? increase වුණා කියලාද කියන්නේ? The provincial council decided to increase the annual rate amount by decided to increase the annual rate amount by 6,000 rupees. How did you take that? Increase by 6,000 means 6,000 plus that 4,800 the gatti. Body language it annual rate amount by 6,000. How did you take that one? Right. So yes, as per the language that seems like decided to increase the annual rate amount by 6,000 means additionally 6,000, not the annual rate 6,000, right? So if that the question to be corrected, right here the increased value. Previously they had 4,800, now it is additionally increased, right? That means 4,800 plus 6,000. Yes, better that one. So x into 4 upon 100 equal, right here 6,000 means 10,800. 6,000, 4,000, 10,800. Then 4x upon 100 equal 10,800. In this 100 division multiply 100 both sides. Okay, then here cancelled. Then 4x equal, right, 10,800 and two zeros, just divide by 4, right? Then x equal 4 into 2, 270,000 rupees, right? That means the annual assessed value is 270,000. That is the question. Yes, that the wording says that increase not to increase by 6,000. Yes. Okay, then the next part of that one, part B, when a certain type of a mobile phone is imported, custom duty is 30% of its value has to be paid. If the value of the mobile phone 16,500 value of mobile phone after paying its custom duty, right? One shop they asking with custom duty how much, right? With custom duty how much? So see the definition of 30%. What this says, right? If the initial value before custom duty 100, so the custom duty is applied rupees 30 on it, then with custom duty 130, right? So now what they ask in the mobile value, phone value is rupees 16,000 before applying the custom duty. With custom duty how much, right? Go in this manner, right? Very easy. No need to try find separately the custom duty and add. You can directly move to the answer. So how to build up the ratio from here to here, because this part things to be found. So imagine that if the initial value 100 with custom duty 130. If that's so, if the initial value 16,000, how much with custom duty? Two zeros cancelled. Then 130 into 160 multiply, right? Then take the answer 130 into 160, that gives you to 20,800 rupees. Okay, otherwise you can take 30% of 16,000. What is the custom duty? Then you can add that to the 16,000. Right, for this one you have another 3 marks. Okay, one shot we found it. Right, hands up those who got the 10 marks for this question. Good question, percentage. Very good. Right, next one related to pie charts. And here 30 degree, 90 degree, and here 30 degree, and here cricket, and here rugby, that is his equation, and here volleyball, and here tennis. Right, see there, if 20 members are playing volleyball, then find the total number of members in this 20. So now we will see that angle and the number of students. Right, number of members. Right, මේ relationships දෙක ගොඩනගන්නේ බලන්නකෝ. So what is the angle of the volleyball? Volleyball is 30 degree. Belongs to that how many members? 20 members playing. 30 angle, 20 members. Okay, then what they are saying, that total number of members in this society. Total number means the total angle. How much? Total angle is 360. Belongs to that what is the member? Develop how to build up? If 30 means 20 members. If that's so, 360 means how much? 30 means 20 members. If that's so, 360 how much? 0 0 cancel, 3 1 3 12. 12 into 2 0, 12 into 2 24. Then how many members are there? 240 members. For that part, 2 marks is allocated. Okay, then if the number of members in cricket and the number of members in rugby are equal, right? So members equal means their angle at the center also equal. So I can write this angle x and here x. Now you can add up all these three and equal to 360. Right, part 2, you can add up x plus here 90 plus 30 equal 100, sorry, 360. Yeah, equal 360. Then x plus x, 2x plus 120 equal 360. Just subtract, right, 120 from both sides means 360. Subtract 120, then 2x equal 240. Then divide by 2 both sides. Then x equal 120 degree. Right, means the cricket angle 120, rugby angle also 120. Okay, fine. That one you have another 2 marks. Okay, the second one, find the number of members playing cricket. Puta. So now same way, angle and member, take a known thing. What is a known thing? We can deal with the 30 degree also. 30 degree means 20 members, right? Then cricket means 120 degree means how many members? Build up. 30 means 20. 120 means then how much? Right? Direct proportion. So 30 means 20 members. Then 120 means how much? 0 0 cancel, 3 1 3 4. 4 into 20, that is 80. So 80 members are there. Okay, 80 members are there dealing cricket. Okay, for finding that one, 3 marks is there. Method you have another method, find it. Now if you find it, that is okay. Then 20 members left from rugby and joined to cricket. So here left from rugby and joined to cricket. So here we had cricket 80, then rugby also 80. Now 20 left from here, then that means here 60. Here it came 100 now. Cricket had 80, now came newly 20 with that 100. Okay, then they ask him find the a new center angle belongs to member of playing cricket. So now how much the total members playing cricket? 100. So how to represent that angle? 100 upon the total member. No harm to the total member. Total member is 240. No change. They are changed between two games, but not affect for the total members. Total members is still 240. From 240 100. If that's so, from 360, how much? This is how you take the angle allocation. From 240, 100 students represent. Then from 360, how much is the allocation? You can see 0, 0, 12, 2, 12, 3. Then 2, 1, 250. 50 into 3, it becomes 150 degrees. So it increased, right? Right. Correct them for that part. Also, you have 3 marks. The last part, 150 degree, 3 marks questions. 3 marks are there. 3 marks. Okay. Right. Now we move to the last question. Right. A box contains 3 color tennis ball, 3 red color tennis ball and white color tennis ball. Ranjit taking a ball random from the box and recorded its color and putting it back. Underline the wording putting it back. Right to the box. After that, again, ball is taken and recorded its color too. Right, Putap. Putting it back. That is the major important word here. So we have R1, R2, R3, right, and then we have white one, and similarly R1, R2, R3, and we have white one, right? So this is the first row, and here the second row, right? So they are putting back, right? So if R1 take at the first instance, available for the second, available for the second, right? So here it is available for the both the cases, right? So here available for the both the cases, R1, R1, R2, R2, they are available, right? So what is the probability of mark all the outcomes they are? So marking all the outcomes, you have 2 marks because all the events are probable for the second row. So part 2, what is the probability of getting different color balls in both occasion in encircled event in red? Different color. If it is red, that shall be white. Here, now you can see that is red, white. So if that is first red, then white. So this is the events encircle for different color, red, white, and white, red. Okay, then they ask in the probability. Probability is how many events? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 7 upon the total event is 16. 7 upon 16. For that one, you have 2 marks. Then part B. Below incomplete tree diagram represent the data of taking a ball being red or white. Color 1 in the first row according to the experiment. Complete the tree diagram. First row and here first row. So red, white. So how to find the red probability? How many total balls are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of, check how many reds? 1, 2, 3. So 3 upon 4 is the red color. Then what is the white balance? The balance 1 upon 4 because 1 white ball out of 4 balls. Right. Second row also we have the same option. Right. Red and here white and here red and white because they are putting back the ball is put in back, so no harms to the probability of the second case. So just repeat in the same probability 3 upon 4, 1 upon 4, 3 upon 4, 1 upon 4. Okay, complete the tree diagram. So for completing tree diagram, you have 4 marks there. Completing total tree diagram with the probabilities. Then according to the second row, extend the above tree diagram and find the probability of getting different color balls in both occasions. Different color in both of occasion means if the first row red, then the second row white. So what is this case probability? 3/4 into 1/4. That is the red, white occasion. Then white, red, different color. Then you have to add up. White red means again 1 upon 4 into 3 upon 4. You have to add up these probability 3 into 1, 3 upon 16 plus 3 upon 16. Then all together 3 plus 3, 6 upon 16. Right? You can simplify 2, 3, 2, 8, 3 upon 8. Okay, for that one you have final 2 marks. Right. Check how much you gain out of 100. පුතා බලන්න paper number 25 වලට කීයක් ආවද කියලා. Paper number 25, that is very important paper, and send me your marks to the chat. That is my happiness. How much you gain? Okay, someone 98. Very good. Okay, so drop your marks to the chat. Finish. Okay. Check 5 part 2. Wait. 5 part 2. Wait 1 minute. Yeah. 5 part 2. What's they asking? What is probability of getting different color balls in both occasions and encircle? Different color balls. Yes. Different color means red and white. Red and white. Which one? 7 upon 16? Is that correct? Ah, yes, yes. My mistake. Right. Yes. White, red. This is missing. Right. Yes. This part only. Make a mistake. Right. එතකොට මෙතන answer එක වෙනස් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Right. Because white, red, white, red, white. මෙතන අර කියන්නේ නැහැ. එතකොට මෙතන 6 upon 7. 6 upon 16. Right. And simplify. Yes. W1, W1. Okay, good. Right. Newcomer. Very good. Right. Okay. That is the question summary. So we discuss a full paper, first paper, right, in a detailed manner. So I think you gain wide knowledge regarding the questions and the answers they are in, right? So make your notes on the questions that you got incorrect answers. උත්තර මතක තියාගන්න වැරදි ටික රතු පාටින්ම ලියා ගන්න වැරදිච්ච ප්‍රශ්න ටික. හැම පේපර් එකක්ම කලින් පේපර් එක බලන්න. එතකොට තේරෙනවා රතු පාටින් ලියපු ටික මොනවද ඒ ටික බලන්න. හරි. වැරදි ටික නැවත ඒ විදිහට රතු පෑනෙන් තමන්ම හදා ගන්න. right ඒකට අලුත් questions ගොඩාක් මේක තුල තිබුණා එතකොට හොඳ අවස්ථාවක් හරියට ප්‍රශ්න ටික catch up කරගන්න හරි පුතේ එහෙනම් අපි totally 25 done එතකොට අපි ඊළඟට 26 release කරනවා කොවිට හෙට උදේ මම රිලීස් කරනවා paper එක වෙබ්සයිට් එකට සතියක්ම තියෙනවා අරගෙන paper එක කරන්න පුළුවන් කරලා live session එකට join වෙන්න. ඒතකොට හෙට fast track එක තියෙනවා quadratic build up කරලා කොහොමද හදන්නේ කියන 10 mark question එක අපි discuss කරනවා quadratic equations වල ඊට පස්සේ ආය අපි එකේ second paper එකේ equations පහක් එක දිගට discuss කරනවා හැම සති තුනක් හරියටම set වෙන විදියට. හරි. එහෙනම් වෙබ්සයිට් එකේ රෙජිස්ටර් නොවුවා ඒකේ ඩීටේල්ස් අරන් රෙජිස්ටර් වෙන්න අන්තිම මොහොත වෙනකන් ඉන්න එපා ක්ලාස් එකට හරි ඉෂුව එකක් තිබිලා පේමන්ට්ස් ගෙවා ගන්න හරි බැරි වෙනවා ඒක කලින් කියලා සෙටල් වෙන්න මම ඒ ලින්ක් එක එවන්න එහෙම ගැටලුවක් නැහැ හැබැයි ඒක කලින් සෙට් වෙලා කරන්න අවසාන මොහොතේ මේවා වෙන්න ගියාම මටත් මැනේජ් කරගන්න අමාරුයි හරි එහෙනම් ඒ විදිහට වැටි කරන්න එහෙනම් අපි හෙට ෆාස්ට් ට්‍රැක් එකත් එක්ක මුණ ගැහෙනවා ඊට පස්සේ ලබන සතියේ paper number 26 එක again. Thank you very much. We will meet by next week. Right. Have a nice day.